A lot of people over 50 say the same thing. They wake up tired, even after what feels like a full night of sleep. And most of them assume it's just aging or that something is wrong with them. So let me ask you this directly. Why do so many people feel tired after 50?
That question comes up almost every day, and what's interesting is how quietly people ask it. They usually lower their voice, like they're admitting a flaw. And the first thing I always want to say is this. Feeling tired after 50 doesn't mean your body is failing. It usually means your body is communicating differently than it used to. Most people think fatigue is about doing too much or sleeping too little. But after 50, tiredness is rarely just about effort or hours in bed. It's more about how well your systems are working together. Your sleep, your hormones, your muscles, your nervous system, your blood sugar, even how you recover from stress. All of that starts to shift, and no one really explains that part to us.
So when people say, I sleep 7 or 8 hours, why am I still exhausted? What's actually happening?
This is where the misunderstanding really lives. Sleep duration and sleep quality are two very different things. When we're younger, we can get away with poor quality sleep. Our bodies bounce back quickly. After 50, that bounce becomes slower. Deep sleep naturally becomes lighter with age. That doesn't mean something is wrong. It's a normal biological change.
That's interesting because many people blame their energy problems on aging itself. Is aging really the cause?
It gets blamed for a lot of things it didn't actually do. Aging is a factor, yes, but it's rarely the root cause. What changes with age is how sensitive the body becomes to things we used to ignore. After 50, your body becomes more honest. It reacts faster to poor sleep timing, irregular meals, emotional stress, inactivity, and even dehydration. Things that once caused mild discomfort now show up as deep fatigue. So people think, I'm getting older, this is normal, when really their body is saying, I need different care now.
A lot of listeners might be wondering if this tiredness is all in their head. Could stress or mental load really cause physical exhaustion?
Absolutely, and this part is often overlooked. Mental fatigue and physical fatigue are deeply connected. After 50, the nervous system doesn't reset as quickly as it once did. Stress lingers longer. Many people carry decades of responsibility. Work, family, finances, caregiving, unresolved worries. At night, the body may be resting, but the nervous system is still alert. It's still processing, still holding tension. And when the nervous system doesn't truly calm down, sleep can't fully restore you.
So it's not just about being busy. It's about how the body handles stress now.
Exactly. After 50, recovery becomes more important than effort. You don't just need rest, you need restoration. And restoration requires calm signals to the body. Think of it this way. If your nervous system feels like it's always on, your body stays in a mild state of alert that drains energy quietly day after day.
Many people also talk about brain fog along with tiredness. Are those connected?
Very much so. Brain fog is often the mind's version of fatigue. When the brain doesn't get deep rest, stable blood, sugar, and good circulation, thinking becomes slower and less clear.
Let's talk about energy itself. People often think energy comes from caffeine or motivation. Where does real energy come from after 50?
Real energy comes from stability, stable blood sugar, stable hormones, stable sleep rhythms, and stable movement patterns. After 50, the body dislikes extremes. Caffeine can temporarily mask fatigue, but it doesn't create energy.
You mentioned hormones earlier. How big of a role do they play in this tiredness?
Hormones play a quiet but powerful role. After 50, hormones like cortisol, insulin, estrogen, testosterone, and melatonin all change how they behave, not necessarily in dramatic ways, but in subtle patterns.
That phrase comes up a lot. I don't feel like myself. Why is that feeling so common?
Because people are using old rules for a new body. The body they had at 30 responds differently than the body they have at 50 or 60. And when those old strategies stop working, people assume something is broken, but nothing is broken.
What about movement?
Yeah.
Some people think exercise should give them more energy,
Yeah.
but they feel more tired after.
That's another common experience. Movement is essential for energy, but intensity matters more after 50. Too little movement leads to stiffness and fatigue. Too much intense movement without recovery leads to exhaustion.
If someone listening right now feels constantly tired, what's the most important mindset shift they should make?
Stop asking, "What's wrong with me?" and start asking, "What is my body asking for now?" Fatigue is not a failure, it's feedback. It's the body's way of saying, something needs adjustment. And that adjustment is usually simpler than people expect.
What do you wish more people over 50 understood about their energy?
I wish they understood that energy is not something you force, it's something you allow. The body knows how to produce it, but it needs the right environment. When people stop fighting their fatigue and start working with it, something shifts. They become kinder to themselves, more patient, and ironically, that kindness often brings energy back faster than any supplement or stimulant ever could.
If you could leave listeners with one final thought, what would it be?
Tired after 50 doesn't mean your best years are behind you. It often means your body is ready for a better conversation with you. When you learn to listen differently, not with fear, but with curiosity. Energy doesn't just return, it becomes more stable, more reliable, and more aligned with the life you actually want to live now. And that kind of energy is worth paying attention to.